Hey, this is Ryan from WebEminence.com. I'm going to do a tutorial on the website builder from Squarespace.com. They're a popular website service offering a website builder for anyone to create a website fairly easily. You can tell from their website that they're pretty modern in their design, so we'll see if that design from their homepage kind of translates to the designs that they provide to their customers, and also just give you an idea of how easy or difficult it is to create a website with their website builder. So we're on my website now. I created a trial account with Squarespace, and you can see my domain name is simply a subdomain of squarespace.com, and that's what they give you. And you can also hook up your own domains to your website. But I've been playing around with this, just trying to get an idea of how easy it is to use. So this is what my site looks like so far. I'm going to go ahead into the dashboard and show you what that looks like and how you actually build a site. So on the left hand side you have your main navigation for their dashboard. This button allows you to preview. Here's the content manager where you're going to build your site and spend most of your time. That's the page I'm on now. This is activity, and it shows your site statistics. Here is your site settings. And then e-commerce, they allow you to create a store, which I'll get into a little bit later. The first thing I want to show you before we get into the content manager is choosing your design theme, because that's foundational to your website. So for that you click on settings, and under the settings there is a templates link. And one of the main benefits of Squarespace, in my opinion, is their modern designs. You could kind of see some of the designs here. They're very modern. They kind of have an Etsy vintage look to them. So they are very specific to a certain style, I think. So certain people might not even like their designs. They may be looking for something maybe more classic and simple. But these designs are very impressive, so I'm sure they will appeal to a large number of people. There aren't many designs. You can see there's 3 categories, and there are just a handful of designs in each one. So I don't think there's more than 30 themes, but they can be customized in a lot of different ways. I'm using the aviator template right now, but you can click on any of these templates and simply preview them. And it will immediately show you what your site with its current content will look like in that template. The templates are fairly plain in and of themselves, but they're very dependent on pictures. As you can see scrolling through these different templates, they have large pictures, really high resolution pictures, so you're going to need really good pictures to make these templates look as good as the templates that are displayed as an example here. So now that I have my template chosen, I'm using the aviator template. I'm going to go back to the content manager. And like I said, this is where you're going to spend most of your time creating and managing the content of your site. On the left hand side you have the main navigation, and some of this will already be there depending on the template you choose. Like they already had a gallery page, I added a blog page and a products page. So you can drag these around to reorder the navigation on your site, and then over in this area on the right is where you're actually going to edit the content for the current page. I'm currently on the welcome page, and I'm going to actually create a new page just to show you how you would build a new page in this website builder. So I'm going to click on add page, and you have a few different template options. You could add a normal page, products page, gallery, blog, folder, events page, or an external link. So I'm just going to add a new standard page. I'm going to name it About, and here you can change the URL for the page if you'd like. I'm going to click Save, and now I'm on the About page and ready to add content. Before we add content, let's first look at the page settings, where you can change the navigation title, the page title, a description of the page, which is important for search engine listings. That's actually what will appear in the search engine description when people view your listing. and then you could change the URL, add a password, and a thumbnail image. So just basic settings, and there are some advanced settings to add code to the page header. I'm going to cancel that. The main way you're going to add content is by clicking the Add Block button. And you can add text, images, galleries, videos. I'm going to add a number of these items just to show you how it will work. So here we're going to add just a basic text block. You can click in the box to begin typing. And I have some text copied to the clipboard, so I'm going to simply paste it into the box. And you'll see the text is added. You can do your basic formatting using this bar. You can delete blocks by clicking the Remove Block button on the right. It's a little trash can. So now we have some text added. I'm going to add a picture. Click Add Block and click Image. And you can either drag images to this box here, or you can click here so the image is being uploaded. You can change some of the details of the image, stretch it. You can create a light box so that when you click on the image it will enlarge. I'm just going to leave it as is and click Save. So it added the image block below the text. Now, one of the important features of this website builder is you can easily drag things around the page. So if I grab onto this image, I can add it as a row below the text, which it already is. And as you drag it around, you'll see different options. Like now it says Insert, which will insert the image below inside the block. If I drag it up to the left, it'll say Float, which means it's going to float the image to the left of the text. The other option is to add it as a column next to the text. You can see how that looks. But I want to actually put it inside the text block next to the text. So for that, I want to select Float. So there's how the image looks when it's floated. You can also click on the image and resize it just by dragging. We're going to go ahead and add another block. Let's add a video. And this block will allow you to easily add a YouTube video. So I'm going to paste in one of my YouTube videos, and it's going to populate a title and a description. You'll see the video is down here now. Let's go ahead and add another block. So let's add a gallery to the page. So I'll click on Gallery. I'm going to make this window smaller so I could show you how to drag and drop items. Now I have a window open next to my browser with some images, so you can simply select the images and drag them right to this box in the gallery editor, and it's going to upload all those images. You can click Design in the upper right hand corner to change some of the features of the gallery, like auto crop, thumbnails. You can add some controls and click Save, and you'll see kind of what that looks like. It's just going to be a gallery with some right-left arrows to scroll to pictures. So that's a gallery. Now let's say you wanted to add tweets from a Twitter widget to your page. You can click Add Block. There's some other items. There's Content, Structure, and Social. So you can add social links, and here's a Twitter block. So I can add my 5 recent tweets by dragging this bar to 5 items. My account is already linked up, and I'm just going to click Save. And you'll see my last 5 tweets have been added to the page. So now that we've added a bunch of items, I kind of give you an idea of how easy it is to move things around. You can select them, and I can drag the Twitter block next to the gallery. I can drag the gallery up next to the YouTube video. So it's very easy to drag and drop all these different design elements to rearrange your page. And I just showed you a few of the blocks, but as you can see, there are a number. There's maps, Amazon items, menu items, products. Lots of different elements you can add to the page using the blocks. So when you're done with a page, you can click Save and Publish, and that's going to save your changes and publish them to your page. And over on the right hand side you see my About page. I'm going to go ahead and drag that up to be the second page on my navigation. Again, I'll click Save and Publish. Then we're going to go back to my page live in my browser and click Refresh. And now you'll see the About page right underneath Welcome. So if I click on it, you should see the elements that I added. And I actually had some trouble with this About page. You see there's nothing showing there, so I paused the video and I tried to go back in and figure out what the problem was, and I saved it again, and it actually deleted all the work that I did on that About page. So that's not very cool. Actually, I don't know if that was a glitch. I don't think it was something I did, but the content is gone now. So I literally lost the work I did. But that's definitely a negative thing about this website builder. I've had a few little glitchy things happen where I had to log out and log back in, but that was the first time that I actually lost some work I did. Luckily I had this other page that I was working on earlier that's similar, so I'm going to drag that up here and show it to you just to get an idea of what a new page would look like after it's published. So we'll go back to my page and refresh. And now we'll see if that page is working. So here, yeah, you can see a similar page that I made with a video, Twitter links, and I added another picture. So that's kind of how easy it is to create a page. You see it only took about 5 minutes to create that page and add it to your site. So just to give you a quick idea of some of the other page templates they offer, there's a gallery template which will allow you to add pictures to the page and create a gallery. So on this template, for example, the gallery looks like this. And you can click on the navigational buttons to see different pictures. You can see it's stretching the images so that they don't look that good, but they will look different on different templates that you choose. And there are settings that you can change to make them look different. So that's the gallery page. You can also add a blog page, and you can click Add Post to add new posts, and this works similar to the page editor where you can add blocks by clicking this button here and drag and rearrange them to create a post. So I'll create another post here just to show you how it looks. And I'll add some sample text, and I can add an image real quick. And I'll click Save and Publish. So there it published another post. Let's go back to my page and see if it's updated. Yeah, see there's my second post that I just added. So it's real easy to add blog posts, and here's what the blog looks like on this template. And you can change some of your blog settings by clicking on the blog settings button. Just has some basic settings for your blog here, along with some advanced settings and then syndication options for your RSS feed. There's also a products page. If you're going to be using the e-commerce option to sell products, you can use this to add products. You see I've added one product. You can change the price, the title, and a bunch of other options. I'm not going to get too much into the e-commerce aspect of Squarespace, but I will show you what my products page looks like. For those of you who are interested in selling, you can kind of see what the cart looks like. But here's a basic product page with an image. You click add to cart, and then your cart pops up on the right. So if I click that, it will take me to a checkout screen. And then here's what the checkout page looks like. So all of their payments are connected to Stripe, the payment processor. So you will need to get an account with Stripe if you want to sell on Squarespace. So that pretty much covers the content manager. Should give you a good idea of how you use the website builder with Squarespace and how you add image blocks and text blocks to create your site. So the only other thing on the left hand side is activity, which is pretty cool. They show you your traffic, refers, some popular content, and then the comments on your page. Since this is just an example site, I don't have any traffic, but this is a great way just to see the activity on your site. If you click on settings, you get all kinds of settings for your site. Basic site information, general info, you can add Google Analytics, discuss commenting, Amazon Associate. Under time, you could change your time zone. You can change connected accounts, like I have my Twitter account connected. You can link a Facebook page. You can change the share buttons. You can activate and deactivate these on your template. You can add different contributors if you want different people logging in and having different levels of access on your site. By clicking on domains, you can add a custom domain to your site. Templates we already went over. And then there's some other advanced options that I won't cover down here. The last button on the left-hand side is Commerce, and here's where you can add products and connect your Stripe account and manage your orders for your commerce store on your Squarespace page. If you're interested in that, you can read more about Squarespace Commerce on my blog post. They do have some pretty attractive pricing if you're looking to just sell a few products on your website. One other aspect I wanted to cover is in the live preview of your site, you do have the ability to change a lot of the styling of your template. So the way you do that is in the live preview, you click on this little paintbrush down here. It says change style. So now you're in style mode, and this is a pretty cool feature because they give you the ability to change almost every color on your site. So you can click on something and then change the coloring. Let's say, for example, I wanted to change the background tint to match my logo a bit more, and I could change background overlay to more of a green tint. You see that changes live on the preview. You can also click on any text and change the text color. See it change green. Click Save. And then you can click on different pages and elements. So here I can change the color of the navigation. So the active is the current page you're on, so I could change that to a green color. And then when someone hovers over a menu item, I could change that to red, for example. So that just gives you a quick idea of all the different elements you could change. You can really change the styling and coloring of every element. So even though the templates can't change too much in terms of layout, they do give you the ability to change the coloring of the templates in many different ways to create the color scheme that you're looking for. So once you're done editing the styles, you can close out of style mode, and now you're back in preview mode. So that's an overview of the Squarespace website builder. Hopefully that helps give you an idea of how it works and should help you decide if it's right for you. I used it for maybe about a day, about 5 hours, just to get used to it so I could do this video. And I'll admit it was a little bit difficult to use for the first 30 minutes or so. It takes some getting used to, compared to other website builders like Weebly, for example, that are very easy to pick up. This one took some time to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty powerful. You can create a page that looks very nice very quickly. There are some glitches to it, like I mentioned in the video. I had one page get deleted as I was working on it right before I published it, so that's a problem. I had some other glitches that I found as I was working on it. I'm not sure if that's a normal problem for Squarespace, or maybe it's the browser I'm using. Maybe it works better in Internet Explorer. I'm actually using Chrome, so I can't really say for sure if those problems are going to be apparent to everybody or if it's just limited in my case. But it is definitely worth mentioning because some people may have those same glitches that I had, and it's going to cause you some headaches, and the result will be that it'll take longer for you to create your website. Make sure to check out my blog post that goes with this video just to get some more details on different things regarding Squarespace that I didn't include in this video. And also check out the other videos on my YouTube channel. I review a lot of different website builders, so you can compare this to some other ones you may be researching and decide which one is right for you. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions about Squarespace or any other website builders. I'd be happy to help you figure out which one is the best fit for you in getting your website created. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video.